Hello everyone and welcome. Today we will be discussing the difference between a direct thesis statement and an indirect thesis statement. So first, let's go over on what a thesis statement is. A thesis statement shows your goals for your paper. A thesis statement also contains an argument and 3 points supporting the argument. Now, when you're listing these points, you want to list them from the least importance to the most important. That way, when you write your body paragraphs, it really impacts the reader slowly and then it hits them with a bang at the end. Now let's move on with direct thesis. For a direct thesis statement, you will need 3 points, and this is because it will help your direct thesis statement become more concise. These 3 points will contain a preview on each body paragraph. And it will also make it easier for you to follow along with what you're writing about in each paragraph. Now let's move on and look at an example. Exercising is the most effective way to enjoy to prevent diseases because it will benefit the heart, deteriorate body fat, and lead to better skin. Remember that when you're writing your thesis statement, you're also answering your prompt. So in the case of this example, the prompt might have gone something like this. What is the most effective way to prevent diseases? And the person chose to answer with, exercising is the most effective way to enjoy to prevent diseases. Also, remember that thesis statements should be arguable. They shouldn't be straight facts. The way that this person phrased that exercising is the most effective way to enjoy to prevent diseases has made it arguable because some people may disagree with this. Now let's take a look at these 3 points, which is also the reasoning towards why exercising is the most effective way to enjoy to prevent diseases. It is because it will benefit the heart, deteriorating body fat, and lead to better skin. Now when I'm reading this essay, I do expect that the body paragraphs would follow along with this order of points and ideas. But overall, this is how you would write a direct thesis statement. Now let's move on and start discussing what an indirect thesis statement is. Usually an indirect thesis statement is a general idea. This means that the indirect thesis statement does not limit the argument to 3 paragraphs. In fact, the argument is extended because it is not limited to 3 body paragraphs. This is why an indirect thesis would work for a research paper or a paper that's longer than 5 paragraphs. Ultimately, the argument is open to include more points of support under an indirect thesis statement. Let's dive into an example. Exercising is the most effective way to prevent diseases because it will benefit different parts of the body. I want you to notice that this indirect thesis statement is kind of similar to the direct thesis statement we read previously. The only difference is the reasoning. The reasoning in this one is because it will benefit different parts of the body. Notice that this gives the writer more liberty to write as much as they want on this topic, which is why you would generally want to use an indirect thesis when it comes to writing lengthy papers, such as research papers. I hope you guys have learned the difference between a direct thesis statement and an indirect thesis statement. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've had fun recording this and I hope you had fun watching this. I wish you good luck on your future writing assignments. See you soon!